Hello my Linians, this is Teacher Jason and today we're going to discuss the topic of physical fitness test. This video tutorial is based on your learning activity sheets in Physical Education 10, Quarter 1, Week 1. So bring your learning activity sheet and turn your learner's book on pages 203 to 204. Our learning target for this session is engage in a moderate to vigorous physical activities for at least 60 minutes a day in and out of school. Before I discuss the lesson, I have here two questions for you to answer. The first question is, in a situation where our muscles are used for a long period of time and no tiring is felt, what health-related component is involved? Timer starts now. What do you think is the answer? Nice! The health-related component involved is muscular endurance. The next question is, what skills-related components is involved if you hold the ball with your hands and use your legs to jump in the course of shooting the basketball? Timer starts now. What do you think is the answer? Very good. The skills-related component is coordination. Let us discuss physical fitness. Physical fitness is state of health and well-being, and more specifically the ability to perform aspects of sports, occupation, and daily activities. So physical fitness, that is the ability of your body system to work together efficiently to allow you to be healthy and perform activities of daily living. So the components of physical fitness is divided into two, health-related components and skills-related components. Let us define health-related components. Health-related component, it is involved exercises, activities that you do in order to try to improve your physical health and stay healthy. Under health-related components, we have muscular endurance, cardiovascular endurance, body composition, and flexibility. Let's talk about muscular strength. Muscular strength, the ability of the muscle to exert maximal effort in a brief duration. The related test for muscular strength is push-up. For girls, during this step, you need to place your knees on the mat as shown in the pictures, and then lower yourself to the ground just like in a normal pose position. But you have to support of the knees to give you more balance. Boys, the standard push-up. Begin in the push-up position on hand and toes with hand-shoulder width apart and elbow pull extend. While keeping straight lines from the toes to hips and to the shoulders, lower your upper body so your elbow bend to 90 degrees. Push back up to the start position. The next related test in muscular strength is planking. Get in push-up position. Only put your forearms on the ground instead of your hands. Create a straight, strong line from the head to toes. Hold that position. So those are the related tests for muscular strength. Cardiovascular endurance. The ability of heart, lungs, blood vessels, and blood to work efficiently and supply oxygen. The related test for cardiovascular endurance is 3-minute step test. The procedure is step on then off the bench for 3 minutes straight while keeping a consistent pace, and then see how quickly your heart rate will come back down. The next is body composition. It refers to proportion of lean body mass to fat body mass. We use body mass index if our weight is proportion to our height. In body mass index or BMI, you need to measure your weight in kilogram and height in meter. To get your BMI, use this formula. BMI is equals to weight in kilogram and height in meter squared. Let's try to compute your BMI. If your weight is 60 kilograms and your height is 1.69 meters squared, so 60 kilograms divided 1.69 meters squared. Multiply first your height to the number itself. 1.69 times 1.69 is equals to 2.85. Now, divide the 2.85 in 60 kilograms. The answer is 21.05. Look at the table. The result is normal. That is how to get your BMI. The next one is flexibility. Ability to use your joints fully through a wide range of motion. The related test is zipper test. This test is done in the standing position. Place one hand behind the head and back over the shoulder and reach as far as possible down in the middle of your back. Your palm touching your body and the fingers directed downwards. Do it on the other side. The next related test is sit and reach. Place the ruler on the ground between your legs. Place one hand on the top of the other hand. Then reach slowly forward. At the point of your greatest reach, hold for a couple of seconds and measure how far you have reached. The next components of physical fitness is skills-related components. These components is to test the high levels of performance on the playing field. Other skills-related components are agility, balance, coordination, power, speed, and reaction time. Agility is the ability to change body position quickly and keep the body under control when moving. The related test for agility is hexagon test. Using the tape, mark a hexagon on the floor. The length of each side should be 24 inches and each angle should be worked out to be 120 degrees. The procedure: the person to be tested starts with the both feet together in the middle of the hexagon, facing the front line. Follow the link as you can see on the slide and watch the video. Balance: the ability to keep the body in a steady position while standing and moving. The related test for balance is torque balance and stand test. The procedure for this test is: place the hands on the hips, then position the non-supporting foot against the inside knee of the supporting legs. The subject is given 1 minute to practice the balance. The subject raises the heel to balance on the ball of the foot. The stopwatch is started if the heel is raised from the floor. The stopwatch is stopped if any of the following occurs: the hands come off the hips, the supporting foot moves in any direction, the non-supporting foot loses contact with the knees, and the heel of the supporting foot touches the floor. Coordination is the ability of body parts to work together when performing an activity. The related test for coordination is juggling. The scores are determined by the number of times the ball touches your palm before it stops. Power is the ability to combine strength with speed while moving. The related test is standing long jump. The students stand behind the line marked on the ground with feet slightly apart. A 2-foot takeoff with swinging of the arms and bending of the knees to provide forward drive. The subject attempts to jump as far as possible. Speed is the ability to move all or a part of body quickly. The test involves running a single maximum sprint over 40 meters. With the time recorded, a true warm-up should be given, including some practice start and acceleration. Start from the stationary position with one foot in front of the other. The front foot must be on the starting line. Reaction time: the ability to move quickly when a signal to start moving is received. The related test is stick drop test. Your fingers should be on the highest measurement. Ask a friend to put their thumb and index fingers slightly open the bottom of the ruler. With the ruler between their fingers, drop it and record the measurement on the ruler. Now let us summarize our lesson for today. What is the difference between health-related components and skills-related components in terms of their different tests? Health-related fitness test is the test for you to become and stay physically healthy, while the skills-related fitness test is to test the high level of performance on the playing field. The next question is, what are the different tests under health-related components and skills-related components? Under health-related component, we have push-up and planking, 3-minute step test, body mass index, zipper test, and sit and reach. While under skills-related components, we have hexagon test, start balance stand test, juggling, standing long jump, 40-meter sprint, and stick drop test. At this point, turn your activity sheet to enrichment part. Read the reminders. Do not write anything on the activity sheet. Write your answer on a separate long bond paper. You are going to undergo a series of physical fitness tests to determine the level of fitness and identify your strengths and weaknesses. Before you begin, make sure that you understand and follow all the test protocols for you to avoid injuries. Body composition, you need to get your height in meters and weight in kilograms. In cardiovascular endurance, the 3-minute step test, get your heart rate or beat in 1 minute before and after the activity. In muscular strength, we have push-up, count the number as long as you can, and basic plank in time. In flexibility, we have sit and reach. Use a ruler to measure how far you have reached. In zipper test, use a ruler to measure how overlap the middle fingers of both hands in centimeter. In coordination, we have juggling. In juggling, the scores are determined by the number of times the ball touched your palm before it stopped. In hexagon agility test, you need the timer. The person to be tested starts with both feet together in the middle of the hexagon facing the front line. In 40-meter sprint, the test involves running in a single maximum sprint over 40 meters with a time recorded. Torque balance stand test raises the heel to balance on the ball of the foot. The stopwatch is started as the heel is raised from the floor. The stopwatch is stopped if any of the follow occurs. The hands come up the hips. The supporting foot moves in any direction. The non-supporting foot loses contact with the knee. The heel of the supporting foot touches the floor. And the last one is the stick drop test. Drop the ruler and record the measurement on the ruler. For wrap-up activity, just provide a short but comprehensive answer for the following questions. Write only the answer on your paper. I hope you've learned something today. If you have question or clarification regarding to the topic we discussed, feel free to contact your subject teacher through text, call, or post your question in your official Facebook group or page. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.